Hey guys, it's Nate, aka the Foot Accountant. Welcome back to the channel. We have arrived. It is Futties time finally in FC 26, which means the true start of silly season, packs going crazy, and this year 4 playstyle plus customizable Futties cards and everything else that fits into the playstyles lab. That is what the news is today, guys, as we can take players up to 4 playstyle pluses in this lab, including all of the new Futties cards that drop today. We're going to take a look at all of the leaks from these cards on this really dope looking loading screen that are coming in packs to the SBC and objective cards and max 96 evolutions that are going to be dropping as a part of content today. But of course, one of the major parts of Futties that makes this promo so fun are all the cards in packs because of the best of re-release. And we finally got confirmation on the fact that there will be over 100 packs, cards in packs today as a best of re-release, meaning it is going to be incredibly easy to make coins just by packing a whole bunch of cards, getting new cards for Evos, and just easy fodder as well. It's going to be so easy to do SBCs. This is Futties, guys. This is fun, and we got to talk about it today. We're going to discuss everything that is coming today, look through all the leaks. Let's get into it right away. If you guys are excited for this, drop a thumbs up on the video, hype the video, and subscribe if you are new. Now, let's begin by looking back at yesterday's content, which, of course, was headlined by the FC 27 trailer that was dropped yesterday. Now, we've talked about this so much already. We made a video on this yesterday. We reacted live to this on the stream yesterday as well. If you want to check out any of that content, it's all here on the YouTube channel. I would recommend going and watching yesterday's video about the price and all of the breakdown between the different versions of FC 27 pre-orders. We got the Ultimate Plus $150 USD, that is, pre-order edition of this game. Really insane, really insane that we have a $150 version of FC 27, but we will be giving away 2 copies of that Ultimate Plus version of the game here on the YouTube and the Twitch streams every single Friday night of Futties. So if you're like, there's no way I'm buying that, Nate, then hey, come by the stream and you might get it from the giveaways. Just want to give back to you guys once again. We said we were going to do this, and that is kind of how it's going to work. 2 copies every Friday night through Futties here on the YouTube or the Twitch streams, which of course happen at the exact same time. So that is upcoming, but of course there was a lot of news yesterday. We covered a lot of it in those videos yesterday on the channel, so make sure you go and check those out if you're curious about FC 27. But let's talk about FC 26 and everything that happened in game yesterday, because Futties content started with, of course, the Leonard Carl objective, which gives 100 tokens, Leonard Carl, 88 by 5, and 1,500 SP. It's pretty easy to get done. You need a couple of defenders from the Bundesliga, a couple of German players, a cam, and you need to have somebody who is very young, born on or after July 23rd, 2008, making them 18 years old or younger. So I think you do have to use somebody like Rio Ngamoa, Gilberto Mora, or does Leonard Carl even fit this? Is he that young? I know Lamine Yamal doesn't, so it's kind of tough to get a player that's that young. But if you got the Rio Ngamoa objective, you can get this one done pretty easy, and it's going to be even easier today after the penalty shootout mode returns. It's win 10 matches, so if you win 1 match in that PK mode, you're going to be able to get this done super duper quick. There's some more token, coin, and SP rewards inside of this as well. So that Leonard Carl card is nice, and it is there. Also, there's some SP for the weekly and daily objectives that refreshed yesterday, and there's a game and color stage 3 kit objective that gives 1,000 SP if you really want to level up there. Now, also in terms of Futties content, we had the daily login completionist objective, and of course the SBC that coincides with that. Make sure you log in every day and get this one done. We're going to get a Futties Ed team today from the Friday daily login reward. There are some interesting Evos inside of here. If you go down to day 11 of this daily login, you're going to see an Evo called Max Sweat. I think this is our first max 96 Evo that actually boosts stats in this game. The Esteval card here from objectives last week can actually be boosted in this. You go up to 97 pace and 97 dribble, and then, you know, the shooting and passing gets boosted up a decent amount, but not super crazy. Semenyo needs a bit of a passing boost still, but that's still some pretty good stats for him there. My SBC Di Maria is looking decent. So that's a very interesting max 96 Evo right there. It does take you to 4 playstyle pluses, and of course, there are more max 96 Evos to come. But that is the very easy to complete daily login. The daily play objective as well gives a shadow and a hunter, and the completionist is the one that really made me scratch my head. 5 tokens, 2 tokens, 3 tokens. It's basically giving you 25 total tokens for a week's worth of playtime. Last week we had a Futties daily dip objective that gave us 30 tokens every day for what, like playing one game or doing something super easy like listing 5 cards in the market or something like that. So I don't understand why they're giving us 2 or 3 tokens at a time. It feels like there should be a 0 behind all those tokens, but that almost seems like it'd be too much. I don't know what's going on here with that, but that was of course dropped yesterday, and very, very interesting to see there. Now, there was no regular Evo content yesterday, guys. I almost think that's because EA's really saving the big Evos for Futties. And I think we're going to see some really big Evo content today and into this weekend. We're going to talk about that. But in SBCs, we did have the new Johan Cruyff Greats of the Game. He finally dropped. It's 11 squads. It is coming in at a price tag of 350,000 coins. If you want Cruyff, this will be super easy to craft today with the best of that is coming into packs. There'll be a whole bunch more fodder that you can get. I don't love it for 11 squads, but it is there if you do want Cruyff. The other SBC of note yesterday is this one, the 80 plus times 5. I believe this is the same pack that we had for the Festival of Football Crafting upgrade. This one, though, is not tied into any sort of objective. So since we had this SBC yesterday, it makes me think that we're probably not getting a Futties crafting upgrade, which is a little bit unfortunate because we like having that objective, of course, to get us some extra packs, even though they aren't always that great. So that is there, and it's going to be out through the entirety of Futties. It should be a part of our very nice unlimited pack grind. That's where you'll want to put all of your gold commons, that 80 plus times 5. Once again, the Futties daily login is 1 bronze player. Make sure you get that one done every single day. And also yesterday, we had the throwback marquee matchups SBC, and that was basically all of our content yesterday. On Thursday, of course, the FC27 stuff was definitely the biggest thing that was going on. This loading screen dropped as well, we should mention, as we start talking about footy stuff today. That is a sick design. Even though some of the cards that we know we're not excited about because the stats are bad are in here, and ones that we're going to look at in a second, that is a pretty cool loading screen. Let's talk about Futties, man, because Futties is here, our big summer promo that does kind of look, at least to me, a little meh. Like, notice how all these 98 and 99 rated cards that EA put on this loading screen, they show the best stats: 99 passing, 99 dribbling and pace for the Ronaldinho. But then when you know the official stats for these cards that are coming today and you look at the rest of the stats on them, you get a little bit frustrated, like we've been talking about for the past few days. This is the official full team once again with all official stats. We've got just a couple 5 playstyle plus cards. Maradona, Ronaldinho look really good, right? But then you get down here and you see, you know, the Silva with 91 pace and 99 shooting, and finesse shot for a CDM with Tiki Taka, right? That's a decent card, but a little bit slow. Micah Richards, a right back with 99 shooting, and low driven plus. Interesting. Sure, 99 Claudia Pina looks pretty usable. 99 VVD looks usable as well. Pogba's a little bit slow. We've looked at these cards. I'm still excited for this promo because of what Futties is, and these cards, once again, are fully customizable, which we'll talk about here in a second. But again, it is the stats on these cards that I just don't love. But the fact that they are fully customizable and we will be able to take these to 4 playstyle pluses does save things a bit. If we can get some maybe better stats on a few of these cards here or there, that might be the ticket to Futties. This was tweeted out a few hours after content. ASY Foot Trader confirming that the Evo Lab will be able to go up to 4 playstyle pluses, but that's great because not only does that mean Futties can go up to 4 playstyle pluses, that means other cards as well. If you've got like this Estevao, or you've got these old National Pride cards, or even some star performers that you haven't boosted up yet, or you have 3 playstyle pluses on, you'll be able to take those to 4 playstyle pluses today, and that is the number one thing that we wanted to see for Futties, and it is good to see that that is going to be happening. These are all the card types that are customizable, by the way, with the new Playstyles Lab update today. These are all the card types that are currently customizable, and they will be still customizable after this one as well. The question will be, will they give us objectives to give 5 playstyle pluses to cards, Or will they not allow us to do that yet, or maybe wait a couple of days or maybe a week still as we get further into Futties? Because again, what I mean by that is during Glory Hunters, of course, we got objectives where we could add 4th playstyle pluses to cards when we could only go to 3 in the playstyles lab. Since we're now leveling this up to 4, will they also give us objectives to take other cards up to 5? So that's the biggest question mark that we have today, but it's going to make for a very, very fun Evo day. That's why I think Evos are the main point of content today with the Playstyles Lab and the regular Futties Evos that we hope to see today. Now, the other main part of Futties is, of course, the pack grind. We may not be that excited for the cards that are going to be in packs, but packs are just going to be fun because there's going to be a ton of cards in packs. Over 100 cards are getting re-released in batch 1 of the Futties re-release. And you've got a lot of high rateds in here. You've also got a lot of mid to lower rateds. Guys, no more paying $30K for a team of the week. If you've been doing that, I'm sorry, because you shouldn't have to be. But team of the season cards, foot birthdays, festival of football cards of different natures are going to be re-released in packs today. Sorry, there's no festival football cards. It's just team of the seasons, but birthdays and some older promos. But that means that getting that team of the season, team of the week, or festival of football requirement will be super duper easy to get done because these like 90 and 91 rated tots cards will be packed a lot. Same thing with like the low range foot birthdays here. Same thing with a lot of these cards that maybe you want to Evo. Maybe that 92 Mbappe is a card you want to Evo. Lamine Yamal, Luis Suarez, Thomas Muller with the throwback dynamics from the Time Warp promo, the Scream cards, Scream Vinny. These cards are going to be in packs. This is part of the fun of Futties, is just opening up all of your packs to see these cards randomly hiding at the back, to also see the different walkout animations that we haven't seen for months, right? Like, we're going to see the foot birthday walkout animation again, winter wild cards down the tunnel, and even some of these like ultimate Scream designs again. That's part of the fun as well of opening packs in a day like today. This is why I saved all of my tradable packs from like random SBCs from the past number of weeks. I've got 45, where is it? I've got a bigger number than that. 195 2-player packs tradable. It's going to take me ages to get through those, but I'm probably going to pack a handful of players from here. Like maybe I pack an 89 Scream Kimmich. That's just going to quick sell for 10,000 coins, and that is going to make me so many coins. Do not be afraid to quick sell these cards if you have them as duplicates, or even if you just want the coins from them. You're going to pack these best of players all week this week, and maybe even for the next 2 weeks. It could be a 2-week batch, but that is the one thing I will tell you to do. Do not be afraid of quick selling cards today, because 84 by 10s, 85 by 10s, there's going to be a lot of those special cards in them, and if you have them tradable, don't worry about trying to sell them. Just quick sell them. Now, speaking of selling these cards, if you're opening packs right away at content, sell the good ones that actually go for something as fast as you can, because a card like this, Ruud Gullit, who is still 1.9 million coins, there are going to be crazy price drops today. Just enjoy the price drops or watching them, because we're going to come back on the video tomorrow, and this Gullit card's probably going to be min price of 246,000 coins. Like, that's probably how big of a drop off we're talking about today. Unless he fits into the Evo, then maybe he wouldn't drop that low, but we're going to talk about some insane price drop offs. Half these cards people aren't using anymore anyways. It's just for Evos. If you or somebody you know has one of these cards Evo'd that they paid for way back when they started Evoing the card, tell them to remove all their Evos and then sell it, because you still can't do that. And this Cole Palmer, he's going to be 83,000 coins today, minimum price. You can almost guarantee it. The price drop-offs are going to be absolutely insane, but that is what makes Futties so much fun. Now, of course, with this new token system that we have for rewards, we're looking for refreshes inside of the token store as well. 3 new Evos should be dropping today, as our other Evos that we got last week are expiring. The 100, 100, and 200 token Evos are expiring, as are our players Pedro Porro, Guimaraes, and Trossard. Should be 3 new players and 3 new Evos coming into the store today. I've used all of my tokens. I literally have 0 right now because I was trying my best to pack the 99 rated cards. But if you did save some of your tokens for today, look out for that new content that's going to be in there. And of course, we're talking about Foot Champs tokens as well. We're still looking for some like really good packs and player picks, because some of the ones that we had looked at previously, you know, a 96 by 2 Futties Team 1 pack, that looks like it might be in the token store. That could be decent, but a lot of these don't have very high guaranteed ratings. This one here has 5 guaranteed to be 96 or higher in the token store. That's the best one, the 15 mixed overall Futties Team 1. That's probably, if we're being honest, like a 1,000 token Foot Champs reward, because right now the 1,000 token for Summer Stars is 11 mixed OVR. So I'm going to guess that that's going to be 1,000 tokens in the Foot Champ store today. So watch out for that one there. Also, if you're somebody who's got coins like myself and you're looking to, well, I don't have coins right now because I'm invested, and we'll talk about the market in a second. But if you're looking to spend some coins on store packs today, this might not drop today, but it's one to keep an eye on. The Flashback Favorites Guarantee Pack, because it gives a 97 or higher Futties card, including the icons and heroes. And it also gives player picks with 96 or higher Futties players as well. So that is the best pack that I've seen in terms of the guaranteed rating. And the higher the guaranteed rating, the better, because you do have still a good number of 97 rated cards in here and 96s that would be classed as fodder or not that good. So hopefully that does come out today. It's probably going to be expensive, but there's going to be more packs in the store. EA is going to try to get that bag. And if those of us who do have coins still left over want to partake in some of that, then you absolutely could. But just wanted to mention that specifically about the token store today, because I don't know, the token store for me, obviously I have 0 tokens. It is the weekly refresh. I should mention that as well. The weekly refresh today, which means if you've been waiting to claim tokens from your objectives, then you can claim them today, because we'll be headed towards week 3 of the weekly limit. I actually need to get 100 more tokens before the content drop today, because it's going to refresh today and I don't want to get left out in terms of that. Now, we've talked about we talked about in packs, we've talked about tokens. Let's talk about SBCs. This is the full list of SBC players that was leaked a few days ago with official stats. On that little loading screen in game, they showed Di Natale and they showed Phil Foden. They showed the Italian hero, and they showed the regular Futties card as an English player, and then, of course, Marco Reus as an objective. So my guess would be we get a Di Natale and a Foden SBC either today, both of them, or one today, one tomorrow, and then a Reus objective coming out as well. See, the Di Natale looks decent. I mean, he's only 4 playstyle pluses, but he has 99 shooting and finesse plus. That actually might be an interesting SBC to do, just because Di Natale's finesses are insane. 96 pace and 95 dribble is serviceable, and those playstyles are good. Foden, too slow, man, and also too low of passing, and he's 97 rated, so, I mean, no Evos there for you. The one good thing that we could say about cards like the Renato Sanchez or the Tomori or some of these other players that just look like they have ratings that are stats and ratings that are a bit too low, if 95s and 96s are going to fit Evos, this Renato Sanchez could potentially fit the evolution that comes today as a part of content, and that actually would be pretty cool when his SBC does drop. But you never like to think that an SBC needs an Evo to then be usable, especially at this stage of the game. So, but for today, watch out the Foden, watch out for the Di Natale as potential SBC players that could be released. And then, of course, that's just half of the SBC content that we're interested in, because, of course, we also should be looking out for upgrade packs, because there's a lot of upgrade packs that are expiring today. 84 plus player picks are going away today. The 84 by 10 is still going to be sticking around, but like a grind upgrade is going away today. A whole bunch of stuff is going to be expiring, because the Futties upgrade pack grind should make things look a good bit different. Like the daily bronze, silver, gold and stuff refreshed. The league SBCs refreshed. All right. That's nothing super crazy, but are we going to get another 85 by 10 today? I don't know. We have one that refreshes today, but it's going to be expiring tomorrow. Are we going to get another 93 plus player pick today? We could. But really what I'm curious about is like the upgrade pack grind. Last year, we had a 7 times repeatable 85 by 5 combo upgrade that was dropped on the first day of Futties. We also had 2 of 3 player picks, and that's returning. FIFA Trading Romania mentioned an 85 plus 2 of 3 player pick that should be coming out. And then also what we normally see during Futties is some sort of like batch 1 player pick or pack that gives you the chance of doing a pretty cheap SBC to get a player from the best of re-release. It's kind of like an unlimited repeatable kind of like just upgrade pack, but it's a good place to put some lower tier fodder and then maybe recycle that into a more expensive or higher rated player. Not necessarily expensive, but a higher rated player from the best of re-release. That will become a little bit more important later on down the line. But the SBC that I'm kind of mentioning and saying that is the, where is it at? I need to go one more page back. This is last year's Futties SBCs. Yeah, there's a Futties Team 1 upgrade. Maybe it's not going to show in here, but there was a guaranteed player pick multiple times in the past few years of Futties that would give you somebody from the best of re-release. So watch out for that as a part of content today. But that's the real big key, is how is the pack grind going to change to hopefully be unlimited? Would they give us... I think we have a provisions pack that is still here, right? Would they give us a new provisions pack? No, it's that refreshed yesterday as well. 7 times repeatable. What are they going to allow us to do that is unlimited repeatable? That's the key. Unlimited repeatable at this time of the year, because it is the summer. Now, that's SBCs. Let's talk about evolutions, because as I've said a couple times now, I think Evos are going to be where this Futties promo makes its biggest mark on our clubs, because of what we've seen with the objective already. The Evo already dropped in objectives, and the leaks talking about Evos coming during Futties as well. We got max 95 and max 96 evolutions with 4 playstyle plus players that will fit in some of them. The main event Friday evolution coming today is a CM Evo. Now, I'm going to guess, because most Friday evolutions are, that this one's going to be paid. It might be 200,000 coins. It might be 175K like the Mr. Nonchalant was last week. We will have to see. But my real question is it going to give the Futties card type, where then you can customize playstyles and playstyle pluses after that? Is it going to give 5 playstyle pluses? That'd be pretty crazy. I don't know if it would, unless it's going to be pretty expensive, but that's something to kind of watch out for. And then again, what are the stat boosts going to be like? Because with how we saw those Futties cards in the leaked team, the stats are kind of like look at this Evo for Dempsey. This is, yeah, 250,000 coin Evo, but 97 physical, 95 in 2 stats, 96 and then 94 pace. That's better than a lot of the Futties cards that I just looked at, and he's still 96 rated, and he could be evolved again, potentially, through the way Futties Evos are going to look. So I think Evos are going to be where this content really starts to cook, because cards already look pretty good. But as you notice here, some of these are already still going to be evolvable. A max 96 Evo, a max 96 Evo there. Sure, they have 5 playstyle pluses for those specific builds, so that may not work. But I mean, I haven't even thought about Evoing 95 and 96 rated cards there in my club. I'm still thinking about Evoing 93s and 94s and leveling up to a max 96. This dude, Pogba, who's got 95 or above in every single stat category, he might fit the main event Evo that comes out today. That would be insane if he would either go to 5 playstyle pluses or go to like 97 dribbling or shooting or something like that. Like, I know it may not be that big of a stat boost, but like, holy. Or maybe my Mickey Van de Ven. I know, right? Yes, I have a Mickey Van de Ven Evo. Maybe he fits into the Evo today. He only has CDM, not CM, but that's the sort of thing. This Rashford 95 rated card, you have to kind of start thinking about, oh, dip, these 95s and 96s could start fitting evolutions and getting stat boost and more playstyle pluses, and that's a pretty big deal. So definitely watching out for that today in terms of evolutions to see how much that hits. Last but not least, in terms of new content today, we have the new penalty shootout mode. Doesn't seem to be like it's going to be that sweaty. It's called Sudden Death Showdown, a daily refreshing penalty shootout event that will be great for completing all of these Evos that we may be doing in a very, very short time frame. So absolutely get involved with that new mode as it does come out today. There's already some rewards that you can see coming with that, some tokens, some packs, and maybe even some Evos as well. So definitely look out for that. Now, last thing we got to talk about, and this just pertains in general, not last thing like in terms of the content, right? The market. Holy cooked. These 99 rated cards. I figured out what happened, guys. All right? I figured out what happened because we talked about it in the stream yesterday, and I was using all my tokens elsewhere. But what people were doing with their tokens yesterday from Rivals Rewards was opening the 88 plus 5 of 25 tradable player picks in the Futties token store. And that is why these cards dropped off as much as they did. It's not because they give out small packs now in Rivals Rewards. No, it was the fact that people got tokens, and the best player pick to get these was in the Futties store, and it was tradable. That is why all these cards tanked so much. I was not expecting that. I have 2 Laportes. One that I bought for 1.21, one that I bought for 1.03, another one 730, another one 1.05, and another one 750. So I bought 3 Laportes, way too high. I bought 2 of them after he crashed like crazy yesterday. I bought 2 of them right here at 750 and 730, and now he's back up to 1 million coins. The magical question of the day is, Are these cards going to keep going up, or are they going to come down? And this is what I've been saying for the past 2 days. These cards are better than like all the Futties cards that are going to be coming out. I'm planning on holding at least some of these. I have absolutely no coins right now, so I might have to take a couple of my losses on the port, around 1,000,000 coins, and just so I can have some coins for today. But golly, did the market of those 99s get cooked? Now, they have rebounded back. Like, take a look at Mikal Marino. Yesterday, Mikal Marino, I bought at 650 or something like that. He went all the way to 500K and is now back up to 650,000 coins. So, I even bought these yeah, I got one at 605, so I'm technically starting to make coins on that card right there. But really, I would like him to go back to 750,000 coins, 800,000 coins, and keep going up. And I think tonight with Foot Champs, you could see that. I'm still a little bit skeptical, though, because Futties is such a big promo. There's so much hype for Futties in general. And, there's going to be people spending coins today on store packs, spending coins on Evos. That could hurt the market a little bit, but I still think that since these 99s are the best cards in the game, with Foot Champs incoming, and with the World Cup still being pretty fresh, I think that these cards can do good. But again, it's going to come down to how does the content release today, with the Playstyle Pluses, Lab, and stuff like that being able to be customized a bit more to 4PS Pluses. Could that impact the market? Yes. Am I panic selling, though? No, because I think these cards can rise up again after content. But in general, though, this is not the time of the year where you really want to hold on the cards for super long. I will say this one last thing. I keep saying one last thing. Having all these special cards in packs today is going to make people coins, and that could actually help the 99 rateds go up in value, because when you pack a whole bunch of these extra promo cards and you start quick selling them because you don't need them, or you have dupes in your club and they're tradable, you're going to start accumulating coins, and that means more people may be able to afford those 99 rated summer stars that have just left packs. So that's another positive thing as we kind of weigh the positives and negatives of the market right now that could make those cards go up. But today's going to be a blast. Make sure you come by the stream for the content drop. Hang around as we open some packs and do our FC27 Ultimate Plus Edition giveaways for this Friday night on FC26. One of the last Friday nights on FC26 with a new promo, guys. It's Futties through the end of the year, maybe a little bit of preseason, but this is truly the end game. This is truly FC26 is basically done, and this is silly season. Have fun, go crazy with cards, enjoy them to the degree that you can, and hopefully have a bunch of fun packing a whole bunch of cards. Can't wait to get it into all of it with you guys today. If you did enjoy this one, drop a thumbs up on the video, hype the video, and of course, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the stream today. Have a happy Friday. It's been Nate, TheFutAccountant. See you there. Peace out.